Yesterday we were focusing on silence, and I want to continue to do that today because it's such a rich topic. I found myself yesterday trying to just maintain a little more silence than I typically do in my life, and it was very refreshing. It was very restorative, and I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to just try to continue it because it is, as I said yesterday, it's like going home. It's just peaceful and uplifting and nourishing and calming. So I have a couple readings today on silence, and when we do our meditation, we're going to do it again in the silence, and we're just going to sit with that energy of support and love and light and being, a strong and powerful sense of just being without necessarily doing. The first reading is from Basil Pennington, who was a Trappist monk. He writes, "Unfortunately, in seeing ourselves as we truly are, not all that we see is beautiful and attractive. This is undoubtedly part of the reason we flee silence. We do not want to be confronted with our hypocrisy, our phoniness. We see how false and fragile is the false self we project. We have to go through this painful experience to come to our true self. It is a harrowing journey, a death to self, the false self, and no one wants to die. But it is the only path to life, to freedom, to peace, to true love. And it begins with silence. We cannot give ourselves in love if we do not know and possess ourselves. This is the great value of silence. It is the pathway to all we truly want." It is the pathway to all we truly want. So let's, as we prepare for our meditation, just sit in that energy for a minute. The power of silence as a means to achieve that inner knowing, to achieve that knowledge of our true selves. And it is not always an easy lift, but like anything, it is worth doing. It is worth the challenge to overcome whatever we put in our way to get to that knowing of our true selves. So let's sit. And I invite you to gently close your eyes, or if not, just soften your gaze and take a deep breath in. Deep, calming breath in, and gently release. Deep, calming breath in, and gently release. All the way down to your belly. Sometimes we're tight in our bellies and we don't even know it. And one of the exercises that is so helpful for softening that is just breathing down and letting the breath just fill your belly and soften it and warm it, and then just gently release. Breathing in peace. Breathing out, surrender. I breathe in peace. As I breathe out, I release. I breathe in peace. As I let go, I release. As you continue to breathe, if you feel any tension or stress anywhere in your body, just sit with it quietly. Let the breath flow over it and let it gently soften and release. You are at rest. Your body is at peace. I breathe in peace. I gently release. And as we continue to breathe, sit in awareness of simply being. Nothing you need to do, nothing you need to plan, no past event you need to go over. Simply be. Sitting in the silence, letting the silence fill you and lighten you and nourish you and bring you peace. I rest in the silence. I rest in the silence. So as you bring your awareness back to your surroundings, I invite you to take a couple deep breaths, maybe move around, smile, because that's a big part of it. Stretch, open your eyes. I'd like to close our meditation with a reading on silence from Marianne Williamson. I do like this quote. She writes, "In a noisy world, seek the silence in your heart, and through the power of silence, the energies of chaos will be brought back to harmony, not by you, but through you, as all miracles are. When we visit this silence regularly, particularly in the morning, then the days of our lives become lit from above. Darkness and fear are cast from our midst, slowly at first, one moment at a time. Ultimately, all darkness will be gone from every heart." So for those who have joined us online later, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.